Riley, what's going on? Why is there so much this week?
You're asking me? I don't know, the big conventions haven't even started yet.
I'm scared.
I'm right there with you.
Hi everyone.
I'd ask if you were ready to tune in, but you aren't. You really aren't. I'm Riley.
I'm Rila.
And you're watching Bulletoon Weekly. So, normally we'd start with the movies, but
But Riley shot herself in the foot last week and talked about everything worth mentioning.
Yes, I did, but, well, gee, why does that sound so familiar, I wonder?
No comment.
Uh-huh.
I'll just go first. We've got some cancellation news from Fox. It looks like Sleepy Hollow just got the axe.
You've been waiting to tell that joke since the show started, haven't you?
Yes, and CBR beat me to it. Boo!
Oh, brother.
But in all seriousness, what did you expect? The ratings plummeted big time. And, spoiler warning. And they killed off Abby in the last season. Come on! She was one of the main reasons people watched it at all.
Well, one of the main reasons you watched it anyway.
No comment.
Well, over in the land of things not getting canceled, we've got...
I am the law!
Yeah, him. Looks like there's a new Judge Dredd TV series in development. Judge Dredd Mega City 1.
Well, that's a mouthful.
It was apparently made possible because fans kept demanding it, although there's no network or streaming service attached to it just yet.
Well, the fandom's word is law, after all.
Rila, did you just...
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, okay. So, we all expected as much. The 2012 Dredd flick was technically a box office flop, but it's gained sort of a cult following. Probably because of how friggin' awesome it is.
And you thought it'd be positively...
Rila, don't you say it!
dreadful.
And then there's some DC news. A lot of it, actually.
Huh, haven't talked about that in a while.
I mean, there's only so much we can really say about the shows without every other word being a spoiler.
True enough.
So first up, back to cancellations. Well, you know how NBC ordered 13 episodes of Powerless? Well, apparently that's a bust. They've only aired 11 and the show's already canceled.
Alas, nothing could be done. It looks like they were...
Rila, no, stop!
powerless to save themselves.
Rila, stop! And on the heels of Powerless being canceled, DC's also got a few new things on the way. Krypton was ordered to series over on Sci-Fi, and meanwhile, CW's ordered Black Lightning to series with an expected mid-season premiere.
Well, let's hope they'll manage to once again...
Rila, please!
catch lightning in a bottle!
Rila, why would you do this to me?
Yes, sister. Tremble in despair. Crumble before the unrivaled power. My puns will break you yet.
Damn it, Rila! Alright, setting those catastrophic puns aside, over in the Marvel camp, it looks like last year's Deadpool movie got the Merc with the Mouth a lot of good press.
You don't say.
Oh, but I do. And I say so because it looks like Deadpool's getting his own animated series.
Oh yeah? What? Adult Swim? Comedy Central? Oh, please tell me it's Disney so I can laugh at the very idea of him being in a Disney cartoon.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious! The most R-rated Marvel character out there on a Disney Channel? No way they'd be that stupid! Rila, why aren't you laughing? Wait, you're not serious!
Ultimate SpiderMan.
Damn it, Marvel!
So where's this one gonna be?
Actually, none of the above. FXX.
Oh, that's unexpected.
Well, not really. They worked with FX on Legion, and they're working with Fox on the upcoming 10-episode Gifted series. And it was a Fox movie, so...
Yeah, makes sense when you look at it.
The weird thing for me is that Donald Glover's behind it.
Wait, that Donald Glover?
Right? I mean, I like the dude, but I would never have guessed that one. In other Marvel news, promo art's just been released for the upcoming Spider-Man cartoon.
Oh, right. He is getting another cartoon, huh?
Yup,
So, between him and Batman...
Spider-Man's had more. Way more. I just hope this will wind up being even half as good as the spectacular Spider-Man series from before. Still easily the best Spidey cartoon we've had. Well, anyway, the promo arts revealed a look at some of the show's rogues gallery. This pleases us, loving the Goblin design in particular. And it looks like they've made some minor tweaks to Spidey's suit too. And can't wait to see more. And surprising absolutely no one, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has been renewed for a 5th season.
That's news. At this point, I just kind of figured it was a fact of life.
But to be fair, there was a little doubt in the minds of those actually on the series. Apparently the viewership's been seeing a little bit of a decline over the years, so it's only natural they'd be worried. I wasn't bothered by it though, because even if they do cancel the show, it's not like it's just gonna fade away. And now while it's still pretty directly attached to the Marvel Cinematic and Netflix universes, they'd at least have to tie up loose ends first. So we'll see how things go. Alright, and now let's dive into the actual comics.
Wow, actual comic news?
Right? It's been forever, man! But yeah, there's actually some stuff to talk about here. Specifically, the upcoming series, Marvel Generations. It's not quite an event, but it's basically Marvel's equivalent to DC's Rebirth. And I couldn't be more excited about this if I tried!
Oh?
Totally! This is the kind of thing I've always wanted for Marvel and DC, and it looks like they're both starting to get the picture. The Generation series is set to have a ton of new age Marvel characters teaming up with their predecessors, which is awesome. But as time goes on, new issues arise in the real world that the predecessors don't really fit with from a writing perspective, and trying to force fit them into those stories can come across as ham-fisted, alienating, and overly pandering.
So, what? Better to just not address those issues at all?
No, better to let newer generations of characters deal with them. Just because new problems exist doesn't mean old ones go away, and the old guard can still tell stories about those timeless problems.
So you're saying to have both? Wouldn't that get confusing?
Why should it? DC's been doing it for ages, and they've cranked out some of my favorite stories in doing so. There's a Flash and a Green Lantern in the JSA. Hell, the current Justice League has 2 Green Lanterns. One of the golden rules of writing is to not assume your audience is any less intelligent than you are. They can piece together the difference. Wally West can tell stories that Barry Allen can't, and vice versa. The same goes for Miles Morales and Peter Parker. The list goes on. And that's what Marvel Generations is setting up for. That way everyone can get the stories they want.
Jeez, Riley, your optimism is showing. Could I be rubbing off on you, I wonder?
You have your good days, I guess. Alright, and now my geek is going to show. There's a new Mr. Miracle series on the way.
Okay, and?
Oh, that's it.
Riley.
Hey, it's Jack Kirby! That man is legendary! And the Apocalypse stuff was some of his best work! How can I not be excited to see it coming back to the DC Universe in all its space opera glory? And that'll have to mean the return of Big Barda. It's a 12-issue series being written by Tom King! Tom King, as in the guy currently writing Batman. He's awesome! This has gotta be amazing!
Clearly. In fact, you might call it...
Rila, I swear to God, if you ruin this for me with a pun, wrath would be the absolute lowest point of the anger you would witness.
Shutting up.
So in some indie news, this word, is making a new superhero book all about a team of heroines. When a girl petitions for a spot on a major superhero team after helping them save the day, she's turned down because they don't want another token female. So she goes and rounds up a handful of other women to form a team of heroines.
Ooh, sounds like my kind of book.
Yeah, sure. The guy's hopeful it'll be a major success, and I really wish him well on that. Could be funny, as long as it's not trying to beat us over the head with its point, like the way a lot of these things tend to come across. Still pretty light on the gaming news, just some stuff on Mass Effect. BioWare recently announced that they'll be taking a bit of a Mass Effect hiatus following the poor launch of the last game.
Oh no! Whatever will you do? How will you go on? Alack! Alai! My kingdom for a BioWare game!
Nice try, but they didn't say a thing about Dragon Age, and they're looking to work on a whole new IP as well.
Well, you've still got Overwatch, I guess.
Anyway, they're still not quite done supporting Andromeda yet, though. They just released a new patch that fixed some of the bugs and animation failings. Added eye tracking, lighting fixes, the works. Check it out if you got the game. These patches have been some pretty huge improvements overall.
Finally, geez, that was a lot.
Yep. And we're not even remotely done, are we?
No, I just mean finally now I can talk.
Yep.
Japan time! And to start us off, some manga news. Alas, after an 11-year run, Fairy Tail is apparently coming to its end.
Wow, I just kind of assumed it'd go on forever at this point.
Hey, it could be One Piece. But nope, it's wrapping up with the 63rd volume just 2 away. The official website for the new movie actually revealed in February that the manga was in its final arc. Honestly, I'm not even close to caught up on it. Not like I should be. But I think once it's over, I'll go back and take a look at it again. I didn't really give it much of a chance.
I sort of dropped the ball on it too. Lots of good ideas, at least. And what I did see of it was pretty fun.
In some news from Funimation, they announced that their license for Black Butler's first season is expiring on May 29th. But the other anime in the franchise will still be there. Black Butler 2, Book of Circus, and Book of Murder.
That's weird. I mean, I don't want to question how they do things, and I won't pretend to totally understand the business behind it, but I'm pretty sure rights are renewable.
Maybe. All I can say is, get it while you can, people. And for a quick story, Seven Seas has licensed a lot of new manga. Ma, DNA Doesn't Tell, Sorry for My Familiar, and Crisis Girls, just to name a few.
Okay, they're not even trying anymore, are they?
Actually, it's short for Magical Director Mako-chan's Magical Guidance. Would you like to hear the Japanese title? It's even longer.
It is.
And now it's time for North American releases.
And comic solicitations.
In anime, Kizumonogatari Part 2 Neketsu and Free Swim Club. Then, in manga, there's Inspector, Interviews with Monster Girls, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, There's a Demon Lord on the Floor, and 2 Evangelion stories, Pico Pico Middle School Students, and the Shinji Ikari Raising Project, respectively.
As for comics, Marvel dropped All New Wolverine number 20, Amazing Spider-Man number 27, Renew Your Vows number 7, America number 3, Avengers number 7, Black Panther and the Crew number 2, Deadpool number 30, Gwenpool number 15, Kingpin number 4, Miss Marvel number 18, Old Man Logan number 23, Rocket number 1, Secret Warriors number 1, Silver Surfer number 11, Uncanny Avengers number 23, Weapon X number 3, and X-Men Blue number 3. As for DC, they cranked out Action Comics number 979, All-Star Batman number 10, Batgirl and the Birds of Prey number 10, Detective Comics number 956, Future Quest number 12, Green Lantern Corps number 20, JLA number 6, New Superman number 11, number 10 of this thing, Suicide Squad number 17, Supergirl number 9, Superwoman number 10, Titans number 11, and Wonder Woman number 22. And that's our show, guys!
We would do impressions, but...
This episode would get way too long if we did, so we'll just cut it short here.
But oh my god, all the anime I've been watching. Recreators, so interesting. And Book of Zero, so awesome. And Sugimomo, so funny. And...
Rila!
Sorry. Thanks for watching, everyone.
If you liked what you saw, give that like button a zap. Share with your friends and support the show by checking out that Patreon link in the description. Subscribe by hitting that left button.
And visit the site by hitting that right button. This has been Bulletoon Weekly. I'm Rila.
I'm Riley, and as always, stay tuned!